Hi girls, I just wanted to impart some of my knowledge now that I've been traveling for a couple of months. I found before I left there were a lot of things that I couldn't find, a lot of information about traveling as a girl, being a girl, that I couldn't find. So I just wanted to let you guys know and hopefully help somebody out there. One of the first ones was shampoo and conditioner. I was really worried about carrying it, finding it, that kind of thing. What I resorted to in the end was buying shampoo bars, which there's a link down below for my review on that. They've been really helpful, but also just generally in backpackers there's shampoo all over the show, people leaving it. So most of the time I actually just use other people's that they've left, obviously, not stealing it. That goes the same as soap. A lot of the time there's soap in like hotels, they might give it to you, or there's leftover stuff, and I use that a lot. But I do carry my own as well, and I stash it as I find it if it's free. Then shampoo, conditioner, I actually don't carry with me apart from a little sachet. You can get these sachets all over the place. My hair's naturally oily, so most of the time I just shampoo it, and then once probably about every 6 weeks, or if I'm in a really salty environment, if I'm swimming in the sea and showering in salt water a lot, then I'll use a conditioner sachet. So I just keep one of those with me. And you can get shampoo and conditioner all over the place, so it's not a big deal. For feminine hygiene products, Southeast Asia is very difficult to buy tampons. So if you really need tampons, just bring them with you. You can get sanitary pads in pretty much everywhere, so they're not a problem. Things that I found really difficult to find before I left was the bras. I was really worried about getting something that was going to dry quickly, basically. I've brought two, and that's perfect, more than enough, because I've also got my bikini if I do happen to run out. I tried on sports bras, so you've basically got the two options. There are really expensive travel bras, there are sports bras which also dry quickly, and then there's what I put on, because I'm not reasonably endowed, and I put on a sports bra and couldn't believe how flat it made me, because it's all about compression basically. So what I went for was just a real soft cut. You don't want any wires, okay? No wires. Basically, because when you are washing, you need to wring out the material, and you can't do that with a wire. So these ones, it's just a soft cut with a little bit of padding, but it's very thin. It's very thin, and it dries almost as fast as everything else. It's really good. These ones, this particular brand is called Lovable. I bought it in New Zealand, and that's just the, I can't remember, I think it's a Bend On outlet. It was from Bend On outlet, but they've been great. Remember to get Nude Colors, the best, because if you're going to wear light t-shirts and things that are going to dry easy, you don't want things that are going to show through. So like this is really thin. It's merino, but when I put on the white merino of exactly the same, it showed through even this. So just keep in mind, and if you are going to go buy stuff for traveling, buy clothes, try and wear other clothes that you've also already bought to try and match colors and things like that. On the same type of note, the underwear that I've decided to bring, I've done some reviews on already. There's one for the ex officio, which I haven't liked as much, and I'm probably going to get rid of, and then there's one for the merino. It's been really good. Merino's been really good. The thing you've got to think of, like, they're not the sexiest things, but they're not that bad either. They're really comfy, and they dry really well. They don't smell as much. They're really good. The thing is, like, if you're going to want to wear G-strings and stuff like that, in the heat of Southeast Asia or anywhere that is hot, you're more likely to get suffer like thrush. So I've stayed away from that completely. If you are, on the topic of thrush, if you are a little bit prone to getting it, bring some tablets and cream and stuff with you. You can get cream here, You can get tablets as well, but it's really expensive, and you're a lot more likely to get it in the heat, swimming, any contact with males. It's just going to make you more and more prone to that kind of thing. The other things that I've taken to kind of counteract that as well is I brought a little bit of feminine soap with me for if I was worried about that kind of thing. So it's a pH neutral. It's not going to change anything down there. It's perfect for that area, and I've just put it in my little bottle, my little Q tube, and I use that if I feel like I should. Other stuff. What things that I carry? So for the plane, I was a bit worried about what can I take on the plane, because there's conflicting reports. I've never ever had a problem taking my shaver on board, okay, because I only have carry-on. So I take one with a removable head because it's better for the environment, it lasts longer, and you can get heads all over the place. You can buy renewable ones all over the place. I did happen to buy some more in Singapore, and so I've got a couple of spares with me. Tweezers, no problem, I take tweezers with me. The only thing that I have to keep getting rid of is scissors. So each time I go into a country that I'm going to be there for a while, and when I say country I mean place where I'm not going to have to go on an airplane, because like I didn't buy them when I was in Malaysia, Borneo, because I knew I was going to have to fly back to Malaysia. Whereas now I'm in Malaysia, I've bought myself some scissors, and then hopefully we're going to go to Thailand by land, so I don't have to get rid of them. But they're only like $1, and you don't chuck them out, you give them away, and it's okay, it's fine. And then generally the other things that I bought, I started with some makeup. I generally don't usually wear makeup, and then maybe once a month, like when I'm at home, once a month I might have an ugly day, have some pimples like now, and feel like I need to. I set my home very quickly. I didn't feel I needed them. Other people might want a little bit, but if you're swimming, you're sweating, you've got no one around you that really matters. Like when you say really matters, like it doesn't. Just be yourself and don't care. It doesn't matter. Don't need makeup. I've got my deodorant, which you do definitely need. Lip balm. I have hair clips, but I basically don't wear them. I sometimes cut my hair up. Most of the time I just leave it because it's short enough. It's just starting to get long again, so I'm just going to chop it again. This is my hairbrush because it's really easy to fit, and that's all I need with my short hair. I've actually seen quite a few people with long hair just taking a comb as well. And then I saw a boy with short hair with a massive big brush, so you know, each to your own. But it's really small, it doesn't break, it's good. Little comb's fine. Oh, the other thing I also take on my flight all the time is a sewing kit, which I've used already quite a few times. So I've got a needle and it's gone through every time. I've not like declared it or anything, but they've never asked me to remove it or anything like that. So if you want a sewing kit, take it. So I've got some needle and thread, and I've picked up a few other things on the way, some domes and stuff just for modifying things. And then you need earplugs. Trust me, you need earplugs. And what else is on the list? Nail file you can take on the plane. No scissors on the plane. Things that you can buy here is sanitizer. You do need sanitizer in a lot of situations, but you can buy it easily pretty much anywhere in Southeast Asia. And toilet paper. A lot of places don't have toilet paper, so, and I've recently found it hard to buy toilet paper unless you're buying a pack of 8. So I sometimes have to use table napkins or buy napkins instead, and just have that in your bag just in case. But that's pretty much it. That's all I can think of for girl stuff. I'm going to do another review on clothes as well, and all my other reviews are down below. I hope this has helped somebody. Happy travels.